flying F5 from 1966 until the last day of the war. First, I would like to thank all the old young freedom fighters who fought side by side with us to preserve the freedom. But unfortunately, politically, we lost the war. It's not good to talk about it, but we learn the history, we try to avoid it. As you all know, the past few weeks, what happened in Afghanistan. Anyway, I don't know about, as a fighter, I have a lot of fun. I don't know what about your guy. Fun to do the right thing, to stick the thing. For example, I remember a few missions coming back from the rice paddy in the forecourt. On the Saturday, long mission air cover, 4.5 hours. Wow. So, on the way back, open the canopy. A1. Look at, the cow. Birds chase the water buffalo. And the guy pulled out the slingshot. No, zoom it up. A few times on the recognition of the RF5, we flew along the coast, lower than the tower, lighthouse. Nobody know. Only my wingman know. People wonder when the war ends, how do you get out of it? We were fortunate that just a week before the last day of the war, April 29, 1975, the American government started to evacuate first the family of the F5 pilot, and then 837. And now we know the reason why. Because those guys, once their family left, they will have to make a move to fly out of the country with the plane, to save the plane. That's the reason why. About 4 years ago, I stopped here in this squadron. I get a chance to with my wife, and one of the Link instructors said, hey, let's fly the Link. Right? I go there, I start to play with, and I like, can you come in and sit with me? I said, hell no. It's so small. Well, I tell you, we did it. We did it, 1975. During that day, early morning, they fired a lot of rocket to the base in Tunisia. And we took a shelter. And then gradually, in the morning, we took a shelter at the Tactical and Air Command Center. They have a big bunker. We know we're safe. Only 2mm rocket won't go through us. We're safe. And then around 9 o'clock, I hear a lot of noise. Airplanes start taking off. I said, where'd it come from? And then one guy come in and say, hey, where's Major Chung? I said, what do you need? He's not here. We have mission scramble. We need him. And I said, can I fly? He said, no. This special mission, only the name on the list can fly. And normally different. Normally at the squadron we have standby mission. We sit down, we play cards. And the pilots happen to walk out, and then they scramble. Anybody can jump and take his place. Now, why not me? They want to leave us. That was my instinct. So I called another guy and said, hey, you get a Vespa. Let's go to the flying line. I jumped on his back. We get to the flying line, and then we saw, airplanes start taking off with bomb, and then look like deserted. And one guy, he get out to the airplane, check the flight, he carries the briefcase. Where the hell to go bombing with briefcase? And we know that's the time to leave. So me, myself, another guy, we say, okay, let's be quiet. We look for the planes. He walk one side, walk one side. I found the plane. I said, hey, come here. Very soon I say, hey, come here. One F5E, only one seat. And the crew chief said, sir, can I go with you? Sure. only one seat. I had a promise to the other guy. We live together. We live or we die together if we can fight now. And he come to security guy with the M16. Can I fly with you? I thought, come. I say, listen. I promise to measure some. One seat cannot fit 3. So I said, okay. And then anyway, make it short. And he came over here. And the coach started APU and then said, should I stay? It happened, the coach is my high school classmate. And he decided to stay, right? And he did a massive job. And then I started engine. And he had 1 seat. So we throw out the parachute and the seat cushion. And my friend, he sit first, he the cushion. I said, I couldn't go across the canopy. Okay? And then the parachute, no canopy. I have to throw away my helmet.
Oh, wow.
And then we close the canopy, we started. We couldn't low enough. So I told my wife, we made it, man. It happened. Anyway, we started engine, we taxi out, no control tower. Airplane take off in one direction. Which way we go? Right? And then I taxi halfway on the runway, 5,000 feet. But FI, I can take off, and lucky on the FIV, you can raise 3 degrees higher to get more lift. So we heads up, clear, go. We took off and then flew to Europe. And then over there, no helmet. Right, luckily we survived. We cannot crash, we cannot eject. So we come in there, we make low pass, pull it over, find all the gear down, then the light out, look for a green light. If they shoot the flare, go around and come back try again. And finally we landed. But after we landed, the Thai tried to surround us and took us away. And the American MP said, no, leave those guys away. Yeah, you go, get lost. And at that time, one F5 taxi opened the canopy. Guess what I see? What I saw? 3 pilots. Can you imagine that? It was me, 2 and my wife, and 3 pilots. The guy now still alive in my squad, he's now in Houston. And he told the story. The story had been told in Smithsonian magazine in 1985, and that picture of that. He said, on takeoff roll. First, he found one guy, right? They decided to go together. And then they taxi out, he saw one guy, the young lieutenant, graduated from military academy. And he transferred over the Air Force. He said, sir, can I go with you? You see only 2. But if I stay, I die. Okay, come on. 3 other guys sit in the F5. Can you imagine? You know the detail. How much it fit? And on the takeoff roll, you guys know, on the takeoff roll, rotation speed, 195. 200, 220, gear speed limit. 230, 290, 300, still didn't go. And that's really true. And we finally got out. And then when they landed in Thailand, they say, what happened? He said, oh, take a roll. I tried to rotate, I couldn't. The stick won't move. He sit here, 2 guys there on the side of the coast. It ended up and found out the boots on one the guy's stick. Even the stick and the seat. That's why it happened. But anyway, after that I told him, see, not only 2 but 3 guys. That's how we're lucky we made it. And again, thanks to everybody who fought the war with us, along us, with us. And like I said, we're lucky he's alive.